enter the assessment room. Okay, everyone, all classmates will enter the class to support. And this is a time for you next week to support your friends, okay, by clicking the reaction buttons if you really like the way they present the speech. Is that clear, everyone? Very good. And then, madam, how about the turn taking? Yes, the turn taking. Hi, Kiss. All right. The turn taking, I will actually follow the list in your attendance. Is that clear? All right. To be fair, because normally students start with A, will be there first. But this time around, I have decided to start is either from the middle or at the end of the list as the first speaker. Yes, that's it. I need Sophia. Okay, save your life. To be fair. Okay. All right. Now, because you have 33 of you, so of course I will follow first. Okay, I will follow first by group. Okay, group 1, group 2. It's either group 1 or group 2. You just get ready. Okay, and for sure, my dear students, we are going to have at least, okay, twice. Okay, at least twice means 2 slots. 1 slot cannot finish because I have 33 of you in the class. So I need to have another slot, perhaps at night, as usual. Okay, as usual at night, just spend few hours, okay, 1 or 2 hours, just to actually support your friends for the Okay. I wonder what happened to the rest. Can you please just switch on for a while your camera, my dear students? Let me see your face. Yusra, well done. Tanvir, Siva. Okay, Siva already. Rakib, Ain, Firzana, Maisara, Ayuni, Sabrina, Hazalina, Hazik, Rojin Taran, Livinia, come on. Haria, Alif.
Sorry, ma'am. Line slow.
Line slow. Okay. Just for a while. If okay, then it's fine. That's it, Christina. Hi, Kiss. How are you, Kiss?
Hi, madam.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Kiss, I wanted to ask this for many weeks, but I've forgotten. Are you mixed? You have the Chinese look.
Yeah.
Of your mother's or father's side?
Mother and father's side, both are the grandparents.
Oh, I see. All right. For me, my great-grandmother is a Chinese woman. Okay, Kiss, that's why you have the Chinese look actually. Okay, thank you, Kiss. All right. Yusra, is that the background or the real grocery shop? Unmute mic.
It's just a background, madam.
I wanted to ask you just now. Okay, how was the profit? Okay, because I thought that you are selling you are working at the grocery shop. Okay, all right. So the rest, I really hope that you are well and you are ready for my lecture today. Okay, we are going to have just a short revision on how to prepare your descriptive speech, and then I will guide you on how to do the draft. Okay, I'll do it online with you, together with you. Okay, so you know what to do during the assessment day next week. And the last part is you are going to present your public speaking based on the topic, okay, that I will post to you today, and also based on the topic that you have prepared, that is the coconut tree. Don't think that I forgot about the coconut tree. I remember very well about the coconut tree. Okay? All right. So you may switch off your camera. Thank you very much, everyone. So if you have a strong line, okay, it's okay. You can just switch on your camera. If you don't, then no problem. As usual, just listen to me carefully. Okay? All right. So my dear students, we are going to use the same lecture slides, okay, that I have given to you before the semester break. All right? I'll share with you now. Okay, Alif Hakimi, what can you see on screen right now?
Difference of genre.
Very good. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. So I will proceed with the explanation on the different of genre. Okay. Remember last week I told you when we talk about public speaking, okay, meaning that it is actually a process of delivering a speech. Of course, students, when you need to deliver a speech, you must have a script. So for today, I am going to explain to you on how to actually prepare your script. Okay. Now, last week I have taught you there are 4 types, okay, of speeches. So you need to know this because when you start working, when your boss asks you to prepare a persuasive speech, so you know what is meant by persuasive speech. Okay, so when we talk about the 4 types of speeches, students, okay, you need to consider 3 elements. Okay, the first one is the purpose, right? And then the content, and then personal opinion. When we talk about personal opinion, whether in your script you can actually include your personal opinion or you can't. All right? Okay, now, so let's go to the first one. Informative speech. Look at the word informative. It comes from the word inform. So definitely the purpose of the speech is to inform. Okay, to inform knowledge, to inform the latest innovation. Okay, the latest innovation in engineering studies. Okay, so when you need to actually when you need to deliver an informative speech, okay, it is actually mainly on sharing the latest knowledge or innovation. Okay, for example, if okay you are going to represent UTM and you are going to have your Bakti Siswa, okay, CSR project with the community, so you have to actually give a talk at a school, for example. So you want to give a talk on the importance of mathematics subject. If you want to be engineer, of course your mathematics must be strong. So you will tell the kids or the school students, okay, what are actually the advantages or the importance of mathematics. Okay, so this type of speech is actually to inform. Okay, all right. And then in terms of the content, since you are going to talk about the advantages of mathematics, it cannot be on your personal opinion. It must be on facts. Therefore, you need to do some research. Okay, you need to Google and look what are the importance of mathematics subject. Meaning that the content for informative speech must be based on the facts. So it must be accurate and you have to actually provide clear information about it. So if you say that mathematics, one of the importance of mathematics is, all right, is very important in business activities. All right, so that is your first main point. So you have to elaborate how this mathematics subject will assist in doing business. Okay, all right, and again, please make sure the topic that you are going to deliver is an interesting topic. So when we talk about mathematics, mathematics is one of the important subjects, regardless whether for school children or for university students, or even at workplace. So meaning that at every level, okay, they need to have the same idea that mathematics is very important in our life. So that will be interesting for everyone. Okay, all right. Now, when we talk about informative speech, do you need to provide your personal opinion? The answer is no. Okay, why? Because it must be based on facts, so you don't have to provide your personal opinion. All right, my dear students, are you all clear so far? Okay, very good. All right, Logen. Now we move on to our main business. Descriptive speech, this is mainly for our EPI assessment. So when I talk about descriptive speech, all right, it comes from the word describe. Okay, describe, elaborate, explain means menerangkan. Means you have to describe in details. You cannot touch just on surface like touch and go. No. Okay, you must be able to describe it, okay, as much as you can. All right, so the purpose of this descriptive speech is actually to describe about someone or something or about an issue. All right, you can have a topic like describe your favorite teacher or describe your favorite subject. Okay, describe about your dream home. Okay, so everything is about description. Okay, right now in terms of the content, you must describe the essential elements of a person or place or object or an experience. If the topic is describe your favorite subject, so your main points must actually talk about what makes you like the subject. So maybe number one, okay, you like the subject because of the instructor, because of the teacher. Okay, that is the first main point. Don't forget, not only to provide the main point, students, you must also describe the characteristic of that teacher until that teacher able to motivate you, okay, to like the subject. Okay, right. The second main point, okay, maybe because of the importance of that subject. For example, let's say your favorite subject is mathematics. So you have to highlight what are the importance of mathematics subjects. Okay, you have to support your main point. And the third one, okay, maybe because you like the syllabus of the subject. Okay, because for some students, they said that they like English because of the syllabus, because of the content of the subject. Okay, all right. So you can talk about the syllabus of mathematics. So highlight which topic that you think that is very important in your daily life. Okay, so you already have three elements there. It's the same thing. If I ask you to describe about your favorite flower, huh? Okay, so Christina, what is your favorite flower?
I just love flowers.
Okay, any specific flower?
Specific flowers.
You
Maybe
like you like?
roses, white rose.
Okay, rose. Okay, so you can say, okay, the topic is describe your favorite flowers. So you say that you like roses.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the content, first, okay, now I want everyone to imagine I don't have flower in my room. Okay, so I want you to imagine flower. I only have three. Okay, I only have three behind there. All right, so imagine of the roses. Okay, because Christina said she really likes roses. So when you want to describe in the content of your speech about roses, of course, number one, you have to describe about the color first. So you can say there are many colors of roses. Okay, all right. We have red, we have yellow, even we have blue, we have white, even we have black roses as well. Okay, so you describe the color, and then you can provide, you can support your main point by giving the symbolic of each color. Roses, normally people will give, okay, red roses, okay, to symbolize of what? Love. Okay, all right. And then how about blue? And how about yellow? Okay, so that is your first point when you talk about color. See, essential elements means the parts of the subject that you are highlighting. Okay, all right. Maybe the second one, you can talk about the texture of roses. You can describe there are many tones. Okay, what is actually the reason of having this tone? Could be to actually protect, okay, the stem of the roses. Okay, and last one, you can also talk about the advantages of roses. People don't only present someone roses only for special day like birthday, okay, anniversary, but can be also be presented to good friends during Friendship Day. So meaning that you have actually discussed about roses based on three main points: the colors, the textures, and also the uses. Okay, all right. Now, for descriptive speech students, you can actually provide your emotion or feelings or senses. Like just now, Christina said, okay, she likes roses. So, what is the smell of the roses actually? Yes? What is the smell?
Sweet.
Does it smell good? Yes? Yes, it smells good. All right. Okay. It can actually create, all right, the aura, the positive aura. So you can mention that, right? Okay. Now we move on to the argumentative speech. This one comes from the word argument. Have you ever argued with your friends? Yes or no? Always, always. Okay, all right. So argue. What is actually the importance of argument? Okay, it is actually to, I would say when we mention about argument, it is something deal with a debatable issue. For example, okay, physical learning is better than online learning. Okay, it is something that can be argued. For some students, they say that physical learning is the best, whereas for the other party would say that online learning is the best. So you keep on argue, okay, because it is a debatable subject. Now, so what is the purpose of argumentative speech then? It is actually to change the audience opinion on certain issues, meaning that when you deliver this type of speech students, you are trying very hard, okay, to change the listener's opinion, okay, to be on your side, to agree on your opinion. Okay, all right. So in terms of the content, when you present this type of speech is you need to present both side of argument first, meaning you can provide the pros and cons of physical learning and also the pros and cons of online learning. Or in your speech, you can also present just one side taking preference over the other, meaning that you can just highlight, okay, based on your opinion. So if you feel that physical learning is better than online learning, then you just highlight, okay, what are the advantages of physical learning. And of course, similar to the other type of speeches, you need to support your arguments. What makes you say that physical learning is better than online learning? Okay, now, is personal opinion allowed in this type of argumentative speech? The answer is no. Because when we argue, it must based on the facts and logic. Means based on the rationale. Okay, if you say that physical learning is better, then you need to provide why. Number one, because you can simply ask directly to your lecturer. Okay. Number two, you can have face-to-face discussion. All right. Number three, for subject that really needs calculation, easier, okay, to show physically rather than showing it via online. So student might have less understanding on the subject matter. Okay, so meaning that argumentative and informative speech, they share the similar element that is they don't actually involve the personal opinion. Okay, are you all clear so far, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, Nazira. Now, the last one, my dear students, let's move on to the persuasive speech. Persuasive, it comes from the word persuade, to persuade. Okay, let's say someone angry with you. Tanvir is so angry with Alif. Okay, now how to persuade Alif? Because if you want to persuade a girl, it's very easy. Just buy her a chocolate. Okay, or maybe a bouquet of roses. But what if Alif, okay, if you try to persuade Alif, what do you think the best thing that can actually make Alif cool down? Tanvir, come on Tanvir, switch on your microphone.
Yes, ma'am. I'm still laughing.
Okay. So how are you going to persuade Alif?
Um, yeah, we are friends, as if we are friends. So it's not a big deal to persuade. So it doesn't matter at all. Yeah. Maybe they are, yeah,
No idea.
yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay, no idea. Okay, never mind. Let me ask Alif. Alif? Alif, enter Alif. Alif Hakimi?
Madam.
Okay. How Tanvir can actually, okay, how can you forgive Tanvir? Okay? How can you forgive Tanvir? What do you want Tanvir do so that you can forgive him? Because you are not a girl. If you are a girl, Tanvir can simply present you a bouquet of roses. How about boyfriend? If you got crisis with your boyfriend, the rest you can actually provide your suggestion in the chat box. Come on. I want you to participate actively in this public speaking today. Yeah, Alif.
Yes, madam.
Huh?
Spend time together, madam.
Just by spending time with you, you can forgive Tanvir. Or don't you want Tanvir to buy you lunch? Buy for you lunch. Alif?
Yes.
Okay, so how? Imagine that now you have crisis with Tanvir. Tanvir has made you angry. So how Tanvir can actually do to so that you can forgive him?
Yeah, just buy my lunch.
As simple as that, Tanvir. So make sure you have enough money, Tanvir. Buy for him lunch, everything will be okay. Case closed. Okay? All right. So complicated. Yeah, so complicated. Yeah, you need to get ready. Anything can happen in this life, my dear. Okay, so now let's move on to the persuasive speech here. So, if argumentative speech is actually to change the audience opinion, students, yeah, the persuasive speech is actually to convince the audience to believe or do something. Okay? All right. So you must have the ability to convince people, especially in the business world. Okay? And it's the same thing when you want to convince your final year project to your supervisors, to the panels. Okay, how to convince that your project is the latest one. No one has done it before. Okay, so you must have the ability to persuade people. All right. So I would give you one simple example. One good example of persuasive speech is when you look at the segment on TV3, the Wow Shop program. Okay, very convincing because the purpose of this program is actually to sell products and services. Okay, that's why if you look at the host, okay, the person in charge, the way he or she talks, promotes the product is very hyperactive. And in terms of the language used, very attractive, interesting language, because main reason is to persuade the viewers or the audience to purchase their product or service. Okay, all right. Now, when we talk about the content for persuasive speech, all right, you need to actually be able, okay, be able to persuade the audience to accept all of your points or part of the points. Okay, all right. It's either you convince them with all your points or just part of your points, that everything will be okay. At least you have persuaded them. Okay. In order to do this, you need to provide facts. Okay, the points must be in terms of the facts that combine with emotions. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we offer you for this handphone only, okay, 300 ringgit. Okay, only for today. So if you purchase this product, this handphone can do this and that. Okay, so it will make your life easier. That is how you combine with the emotion. Okay, because this handphone can do this with this function, it makes your life easier. Okay, easier for you to take photo, easier for you to do video editing. So when you do possessive speech, it always combine, it always followed with the emotion. Therefore, in terms of the personal opinion students, you will see more emotionally intense tone. It will involve a lot of feelings, okay, how you feel, all right, in the persuasive speech. All right, any questions so far? Yeah. No question? No question. Okay, Sophia, thank you. Right, now we move on to my last slide. Okay, after this, we're going to have our class activity. All right, the last slide is the speech organization. Yes, this is actually how you are going to do your draft. Okay, now, first of all, there are 3 elements. Okay, the first one is the introduction. It is the same like when you write an essay. But what makes the difference is when you deliver a speech student, it is like conversation to a group of people. So when you write, it cannot be in monotonous tone. Okay, monotonous mean one tone. Because when we speak, definitely we have the rhythm in our speaking. All right. Sometimes sometimes we have the low pitch, high pitch. Sometimes you stress on certain words. Sometimes you try to tone down. So it's the same thing when you deliver your speech. Okay, so the first one is the introduction. So if you look at this table, students, all the 4 speeches, you have use, okay, it already stated on the slide. For informative speech, starts with the attention getter. Descriptive speech, hook sentence. Hook sentence means to grab the audience attention. A sentence, an interesting sentence, so that people will listen to you starting from the first second. Okay, all right. Argumentative speech also use attention getter. All right. Persuasive speech also attention grabber. Now you can see different phrases are used here. Attention getter, hook sentence, attention getter, attention grabber. They carry the same meaning interesting sentence. Okay. Now, when we talk about interesting sentence, remember I told you last week, you can start either by telling a short story, okay, give a proverb, or you can provide a popular saying, or you can simply pose a question to the audience, right? Or you can actually provide them with facts. Okay, all right. That is how you start your speech. Okay, all right. And then when we talk about thesis statement, means then only you tell the audience the title of your speech. Okay, now let's say you are going to you're going to describe. Okay, the question asks, describe your favorite food. Simple. Okay, for your assessment, you're not going to get a topic for workplace only, but it will be general topic. It can be like, okay, describe the ways to handle stress. Okay, describe how to use your leisure time. Okay, it can be the factors of air pollution, anything that is in general within your knowledge. So let's say for today, you are going to talk about, you're going to describe about your favorite food. So you need to actually start your public speaking with hook sentence or attention grabber sentence. Okay, so you can simply use the method, any method that I have mentioned just now. Let's say the easiest one is by posting question to the audience. So you can say, after greeting, yeah, Assalamualaikum and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, jot down there. That makes the difference between your group discussion and public speaking. You need to address from time to time, ladies and gentlemen, because you have the assistance of the audience, people who listen to your speech. Okay, so you can start. Assalamualaikum and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So before I start, I have one question to ask. Okay. Do you have your own favorite food? As simple as that. Okay, maybe some audience will respond to you. Okay, if no answer, then you can simply wrap up. You can simply say, yes, I'm sure that each of you, you have your own favorite food, regardless whether it is local food or Western food. So, ladies and gentlemen, for today, I am going to describe to you my favorite food. See? All right, you started with the hook sentence first. Okay, straight away we go to how to format the script for your descriptive speech, yeah, the second column. All right, after that you introduce the subject. Okay, I'm sure that you have or you like Western food or local food. Explain why the subject is important. Okay, so why or what makes people like on certain food? Could be based on the taste, okay, maybe based on the ingredients, okay, maybe based on the look. So this is how you're going to start with your introduction first. Okay, then only, ladies and gentlemen, for me, my favorite food is nasi lemak. Okay, so you have one favorite food, that is nasi lemak. So now you describe what is the smell of the nasi lemak. Okay, is it tasteful when you eat during lunch, or is it during breakfast? So you need to explain to support your ideas. Okay, maybe the second point you really like because of the ingredients of nasi lemak. Make sure you know very well what are the ingredients in making nasi lemak. Okay, and also you can also provide, when you talk about ingredients, you can also provide supporting details like okay, what can you gain? Okay, when you talk about diet, okay, if you eat nasi lemak, what will you get? Instead of talking about cholesterol, so you need to highlight because it's your favorite food. Okay, could be, you can tell nasi lemak contains of what. Okay, and your third point, because you need only to provide 3 main points, so the third point, maybe you can talk about nasi lemak is easy to get. So you can simply mention, normally nasi lemak is sold at the stall, even at hotel, okay, exclusive place also you can get nasi lemak, because ladies and gentlemen, nasi lemak is one of the popular food in Malaysia. Okay, so when you describe about your favorite food, okay, make sure you need to provide the supporting details and describe it, okay, the best as you can, because when we mention about descriptive speech, students, you must be able to describe it. So when I give marks also, okay, it based on your description. If you describe just on surface, a little bit touch and go like that, definitely you're not going to get good marks because you did not describe it clearly. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes. Yes.
Are you all with me or are you all sleeping? Hello. BMAP student? Wake up, don't sleep, okay? I don't know what you are doing right now.
Madam.
That's good. Thank you, Lavinia. Okay, my dear students, now we move on to the conclusion part. How to conclude your descriptive speech? Remember, as simple as Madam said, just restate the main idea. So, ladies and gentlemen, okay, what makes me to like nasi lemak as my favorite food? Okay, because of 3 points. The first one is because of the smell. Number 2, the ingredients. And number 3, it's easy to get. Okay, and then summarize what has been described. Nasi lemak, okay, is the favorite food among Malaysian. So provide clincher statement. Okay, just now, at the beginning of your introduction, you have started with the hook sentence by posting a question. Do you like nasi lemak? Do you have your favorite food? Now, for the conclusion also, for public speaking, you need to end up with a sentence, just a sentence, something to be remembered by the audience. so that after you have done with your speech, at least your classmate will remember that, okay, what you have said about nasi lemak. So you can provide anything about nasi lemak. Perhaps you can say, ladies and gentlemen, you can eat nasi lemak, but do not take it every day because nasi lemak is not good for your health. It contains of cholesterol. So that is something to be remembered by the audience. With that, I end up my speech. Thank you very much. So simple. That's it. Okay? All right. So that is actually, students, the format for the descriptive speech. If you want to prepare for informative speech,
Madam,
or
Madam, Madam,
sorry,
it like
okay, which part, Sophia?
those previous 5 seconds.
Previous 5 seconds, which point, my dear?
Ending the
Madam.
Ending. Okay, the ending for the descriptive speech. Okay, thank you everyone for letting me know. Okay, the ending for your descriptive speech, you also have to restate. You need to restate before you end up. Before you say thank you, you need to restate. You need to tell the audience again what you have said in your content paragraph. So, ladies and gentlemen, as conclusion, I have shared with you, okay, what makes me 3 reasons what makes me to like nasi lemak. The first one is because of the aroma. The second one is the ingredients. And the third one is because nasi lemak is easy to get. Okay? Alright, so these are the 3 reasons that makes me to like nasi lemak. Then you provide the clincher statement. Clincher statements means the final sentence that allow people to remember about your speech. Okay, and remember, when you provide this statement, a statement to be remembered must be related to your topic. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can eat nasi lemak at any time, but do not take it every day because nasi lemak contains of cholesterol. While enjoying your food, you need to take care of your health. With that, I end up my speech. Thank you very much. Is that clear, everyone?
Clear.
Clear, After this, all of you is going to do the same thing. Okay. All right. So, for informative speech, you can look at the format. Okay. If for informative, you need to provide the statistic, the facts, because as I said just now, the purpose of informative is to provide knowledge. Okay. Whereas for argumentative speech, students, you need to prove the arguments. You need to explain each of your argument. If you say that online learning is very taxing, so you have to provide what makes it very difficult for you. So you can talk about because of the strong internet connection. Then you have to elaborate about the strong internet connection. Okay, all right. So you can explain perhaps students who are staying in town, okay, won't face the same situation as students who are staying in the rural area, whereby the internet connection will be different. Okay, all right. Whereas for persuasive speech, you have to provide the reason one by one. Okay, why, how actually you can persuade people to take action, to purchase the product. Okay, like I said just now, you have to highlight the benefits of the product. What makes the product or the service is extraordinary special compared to the rest. Okay, all right. So now, okay, this one we will do it before we end up the class. And now I would like to show you students how to actually draft. Okay, how to draft your speech during your assessment. Normally, I will show this using whiteboard because when we talk about drafting, within 1 minute preparation, easier if we just write it. But now, since it is online learning, I will use Microsoft Word to guide you. Okay? Alright, so let me share with you this one. Okay. Can someone please give me one title to be discussed? One descriptive topic. Yes? Come on, give me one title. We are going to use this topic for simulation today. Yes, Akmal Daniel, please propose one topic. Come on, topic.
Internet of Things.
How to handle stress, madam?
Okay, how to handle stress. Okay. All right. So the topic. So when I call your name next week, Muhammad Akmal Daniel, this is your question. Describe how to handle stress. Okay. So once you got that, okay, quickly do the thinking. All right, in your head, and jot down the point on your paper. You only have 1 minute to prepare. So scratch very fast point form. But now what I am showing you is more on how to develop your ideas. Okay, I cannot do it very fast because I have to type out. I will only do it very fast if I manage to write on a whiteboard. How I miss to use the whiteboard in our lecture rooms. Okay, all right. So the topic just now was how to handle stress. Okay, take your paper, yeah. Take your paper, everyone, or your lecture book. Okay, please jot down this because today I'm going to teach you on how to develop your ideas for descriptive speech. Now, how to handle stress. Okay, so this is your topic, your public speaking topic. Okay, once you have this, how many paragraph should you produce? Okay, come on. Unmute your mic and tell me. I will write it on my on the screen here.
First intro.
Very good. First introduction. After introduction, you have your
First main point.
Question.
what paragraph is that?
Body paragraph.
The body paragraph of the content paragraph, and then you have the conclusion paragraph. Okay, remember what did Madam say in the introduction? You must have the hook sentence. Okay, hook sentence. All right. For the hook sentence means attractive or interesting sentence. Now, what can you say about stress? Is there any interesting sentence that you can start your public speaking? Yes? Anyone?
Any life-related quotes?
Can? Very good. Very good, Tanvir. Okay, hook sentence. Let me put this or else you might have different understanding. Hook sentence. Madam said there are many ways to start your hook sentence, means the introduction sentence. Okay, that is interesting. Not only as the introduction sentence, but the sentence must also be interesting. So students, you can actually giving proverb. Okay, proverb means peribahasa. Okay, or you can provide popular saying by someone who is very famous. Okay, or you can share a short story. Okay. Alright, maybe you can just start. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to share with you what happened to me yesterday. Yesterday, okay, from 8 until 5 o'clock, I have attended 5 meetings in a day. Alright. So, can you imagine how stressful I am? And at the same time, I have to actually complete a paperwork. So, you have started sharing the short story to mention about stress. So, ladies and gentlemen, okay, can you guess how did I manage to handle stress? So, for my speech today, I am going to share with you on how to handle stress. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So when you do your assessment, you need to get my attention first. Okay, and also the rest, your classmates, your audience. Okay, not straight away answering to the question given to you. Public speaking, you need to build the rapport first. Talking about building rapport is actually to get the audience attention first. Then only once you got their attention, okay, they will listen to you within that 3 minutes time given when you deliver your speech. Okay, so remember, you can provide a proverb, a popular saying, okay, a short story, or you can provide a facts. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, do you know that 80% of Malaysian people got stressed during pandemic COVID-19? This is based on the research that has been reported by CNN. For example, as simple as that. But make sure, okay, if you are going to provide the facts, my dear students, make sure it is really a facts. It is not created by you. It is not based on your personal opinion. You got me or not, everyone?
Yes.
Got it, ma'am.
Very good. Okay, so you can start by telling proverb, okay, popular saying, short story, facts, or you can simply pose a question. Okay, posting question. So remember this. Between public speaking and other type of genres. Okay, all right. Then only your next thing is actually to provide the title of your speech. So ladies and gentlemen, okay, because handling stress is very important. So my speech today is how to handle stress. So here you have the introduction. Now we move to the next one. Okay, now we move on to the content. Main point 1. Okay, how to handle stress? Yes, give me 1 point. For the first point.
Listen to music.
Okay. Listen to music. How to elaborate? How by listening to music can actually, okay, reduce your stress. Okay. So when you mention about listening to music, then you can have your supporting points. They can hear to instrumental music. What else? Instrumental. Maybe slow music. Alright, and how actually by listening to music will actually reduce your stress? Okay, how?
We can sing along with the music.
Yes, sing along. When you sing along, what happen? You will tend to forget your problem. Okay, when you tend to forget your problem, that is how it can actually help you to handle stress. Okay, this is how in point form only. But because I'm typing, okay, it will take some time actually. That's why I say I wish how I can write on the whiteboard very fast. It's either you want to use the cloud style, okay, all right. Take time if I will show this everything online using Microsoft Word. Okay, all right. So enough. How about main point 2? Next, main point 2.
Go on vacation.
Very good. Okay, main point 2. Okay, go for vacation. Okay, how by going for vacation you can actually reduce stress, handle your stress.
Meet new random people.
Very good. Meeting new people. Meeting new people. Scenery. Okay. All right. Scenery. Right. Okay. All right. Enjoy the scenery. Meeting new people. Okay. This is all can actually let you to. This is how you can handle your stress. Okay. So meaning that this one, the one that I have highlighted in yellow, students, they are the main point. Okay. Whereas other than this, all right, this is actually the supporting details. Okay. Right. Okay. Give me one more. One more. Main point 3.
Eat.
Sorry? Who said that? Sophia, you wanted to say something, Sophia?
No. I said
Okay,
it's eating, but that's not.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, eating is not a professional way to handle stress actually. Okay, what else? Okay, talk to people. When you got stress, talk to people. But remember, you cannot simply talk to any your good friend. Okay. Who else? Or to your parents. Okay, or to your sister or brother, means your sibling. Okay. So how by talking to them actually can reduce your stress? Yes. Supporting point some more. Come on, student. How?
For advice.
Very good. Yes, they will give you, okay, they will advise you. From this advice, you know, okay, from this advice, after you have spoken to them, then it will let you to handle stress. Okay, so roughly it's like this. This is how your preparation in 1 minute time should be look like. Okay, all right. So that you don't panic. When you got the question, this is how you do it. Now, how about for the conclusion now? The last one. Because this is what I'm showing you is actually how you're going to write your script. Okay? So the last one is the conclusion part. Yes. Remember, for conclusion, you need to provide clincher statement. Okay? A clincher statement. Meaning, sentence to be remembered. Okay. Yes. Anyone? You can simply provide a proverb again. No problem. A popular saying. Yes. Come on, faster, faster. Something related to stress. Yes. Are you all with me? Are you all do the thinking? Or you're sleeping?
We have no idea.
No idea. This is impromptu, my dear. You need to train yourself, okay, to think very fast. So let's say, okay, let's take
The
this.
best
Okay.
medicine.
Stress is a silent
Killer.
killer. Yeah, simple. Stress is a silent killer. So, ladies and gentlemen, please avoid yourself from paying stress. As simple as that. Okay? Stress is a silent killer. Just now, someone said something. Can you please repeat what have you said just now?
Laughter is the best medicine.
Very good. That's it. Okay? All right. Or you can also say another sentence. Very good. Very good. Okay? Laughter is the best medicine. All right. Laughter. Okay? So, you can have this. The topic that has been given by your friend. Okay? Impromptu one. We don't prepare. For the coconut tree, my dear student, that one is a prepared speech because the main point, the supporting details are all given to you. Okay, but what I am showing you right now is the process of preparing the impromptu descriptive speech. Okay, now let's try this out. I would like to have the first students, okay, to start the introduction first, the introduction of your descriptive speech. Okay, I would like to hear from, let's call Siva. Siva, can you please start your first speech, the introduction part, Siva? Sivanishwaran? Do it spontaneously. Siva? Class, can you hear me?
Yes.
Just a reminder, your class participation is actually based, your attendance not only based on your attendance per se, but also based on your class participation. All right, so I am very serious with that. Let's see if you are having internet connection errors or problems, then just let me know. Okay, or else do response and participate during class, because one benefits when you actually participate in class, okay, when you try this out, when you try to do the exercise in class, you will have better understanding and you will remember when you do the actual assessment. Okay, all right. Then I would like to have Meow. Meow, can you just do impromptu speech for your introduction part based on this topic?
Yes, madam.
Okay, very good. Let's go for it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our first speaker, Mr. Meow. Let's give him a big clap, everyone.
Madam, actually, I don't know how to start with my introduction.
I have taught you greeting first. Remember greeting first? After greeting, okay, try to give a little bit interesting introduction to your audience, either by giving a proverb, okay, or just simple as by posting a question about stress, then you introduce the title of your speech. Simple. Okay, so start with good morning.
Good morning, everyone, and my dear friends. Today I will giving a talk about the topic is how to handle stress.
Okay, but that one you just given greeting and title. Where is your hook sentence? No marks for hook sentence. Or you can tell your audience a short story about you when you got stressed. Or you can provide facts. Remember, students, during the assessment, you don't have time to ask your uncle Google. You don't have time for that. Okay, you believe me. Because if you start asking your uncle Google, it's going to drag your time and it's no longer natural presentation. It will be a prepared one because you refer and you tend to read. Yesterday, I had done this experiment with another students, okay, with students from another faculty. Okay, out of 4, I asked yesterday 4 students to do the simulation. Only one managed to do it successfully. So that's why I need you to do the simulation. So I will provide constructive comments so that you will remember and you will improve it during the actual assessment. Okay, so perhaps, Meow, you can start by giving the greeting first. Okay, good morning, everyone. Okay, and then you can simply say, before I begin my speech, I have one story to tell you. It's about me. Then you mentioned, like I said just now, yesterday it was a very stressful day. Okay, I have 5 meetings in a row from 8 until 9 o'clock. From 8 until 5 o'clock. At the same time, it was the day that I need to submit, okay, my project, okay, my paperwork. So, ladies and gentlemen, all right, can you imagine how stressful I am yesterday? All right, so today I am going to share with you how to handle stress. You got me, Meow?
Yes, madam.
Please, many students fail to get good marks for hook sentence. Okay, this one many students fail to produce this. Right? Remember, your public speaking is 20%. It's a lot, 20%. Okay? All right. Now, next person. Talk about first main point. Okay, I would like to listen to Shah. Shah Israel. Continue the speech. Continue the speech.
Continue with the point.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen,
So, ladies and gentlemen, for the first point, I like to tell about listening to music can handle the stress.
very good.
How how
Okay.
how does it handle the stress? By listening to music, we can calmly by listening to the lyrics and the tune of the music, and
I,
also we can sing along with the
yes.
music, so we can forget about our problems.
Very good. Very good, Shah. That's it. Okay. I can hear you say that. And also, remember, my dear students, sequence connectors also important to be used. Okay. So remember, you need to actually okay, right? So you need to actually use the sequence connectors. Don't forget of using your sequence connectors. Okay, sequence connectors. Very important for you to use the sequence connectors. Okay? I wish I can write very fast on the whiteboard. Because when we teach the students how to actually develop the ideas, okay, we need to use this is the only way, okay, that we can show you, all right? For me, because I want my student to understand what I'm teaching, okay? So just now, if you listen to Shah Israel's first main point, okay, we can handle stress by listening to music. Always back to the title, okay? First, by listening to music, okay, we can handle our stress. You see? First is the sense sequence connectors. And also just now, okay, and also you can sing along when you listen to the music, whereby you will tend to forget your problem, and that's how you can handle your stress. So these are actually the sequence connectors that has been used by Shah Israel. Very good. Okay? All right. So next, I would like to hear from Christina. Kiss, for the second point? Yeah, for the second point, try.
Okay. At first, I'm very sorry, madam, because I'm babysit my nephew.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. So, for the second point,
Yes,
okay,
second point.
is to handle stress, we should go for vacation. Like when I'm stressed, sometimes every 1 year I have to go for vacation like 2 times. So we went to Cameron Highlands. And, so when we went to for vacation, sometimes I also met new people. Like I also help with. I'm sorry. I also help with the tourists there, and we talk about the scenery there, and we when we met new people, it will be very enjoyable for us, and as they can share new things with us, and we when the scenery is the same for us, but when we are with new people, it feels different.
Okay. All right. I can see there are so many ideas. Have been mixed up. Okay. All right. So perhaps you can start your second point. Okay. Next. Okay. Next. Going for vacation is one good way. Is also one good way to handle stress. Okay. When you go for vacation, you're going to meet new people. All right. When you meet new people means that you're meeting new friends. Okay. Besides that, when you go for vacation, you can also enjoy the scenery. When you look at green, okay, when you look at green plants, beautiful flowers, okay, it will refresh your mind, okay, and you tend to forget your problem for a while. That is how, by going for vacation, will help to handle stress. You got me, Kiss? Okay, all right. Now we go for the third main point. Anyone would like to try? Come on, dare to speak in front of your class. It's a good practice. Anyone? Okay, Lavinia. Try Lavinia, impromptu for main point 3.
After that, talk to people is the best how to handle stress. Like trusted people, such as a good friends, parents, sister or brother. Ask from them to advise how to handle stress.
Okay. All right. Just a minor correction there. Very good. Lavinia, you mentioned just now after that, or maybe you can have lastly. Okay. Lastly, talk to people can also handle stress. Okay. And talk to people can also reduce your stress. Okay. This is because when you talk to someone who can be trusted, for example, your good friends, your parents, sisters or brothers, okay, you will actually willing to share your problem with them. And by sharing the problems, they will provide you some advices. Okay, and these advices will actually help you to handle the stress. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
madam.
ma'am.
Very good. See, you can see the flow of ideas. Okay, very smooth. Okay, very well planned. Why? Because this is how you draft your public speaking, your descriptive speech. And the last one, perhaps the last person, Nizamuddin. Din, can you please do the conclusion for your speech? Remember, for the conclusion, what should you do? For the conclusion part, you need to restate. Okay, restate the three main points. Okay, then you provide the clincher statement. Okay, then
Okay. So based on the conclusion is listen to the music, go for vacation and talk to people is the best method to release our stress.
is or are?
Ah,
Listen to music, go for vacation, talk to people. 3 points to handle stress. So, plural are. Okay,
okay.
then what else you want to talk to your audience, Din? Din? Continue, not yet finished. Conclusion. After you have informed your audience, okay, 3 ways to handle stress. Okay, next, provide your clincher statement.
Next, for my opinion, my best laughter, my best medicine for laughter to release our stress is talk to people.
Sorry, is talk to people. Where did you get the point talk to people? Now please refer to the last conclusion here, the conclusion paragraph. Huh? Dean, are you still there?
Okay, in the conclusion, uh, in the conclusion, the stress is a
So that's
sorry,
what.
madam. Again.
Okay, can.
All right. In the conclusion, stress is a silent killer. So to counter that, we need have some laughter is the best medicine.
Okay, good try. Good try. Okay, but not that yet. Okay, so That's why I want you to practice. So, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I have shared with you 3 ways to handle stress, which are by listening to music, going for vacation, and talking to people. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you must be able to handle a silent killer. So, my can you do that, everyone?
Madam, we don't hear it like
Madam,
again.
sometimes when you say something, the line is like break, and then we can't.
Yeah, it's breaking is something uncontrollable because I don't have the power to control the line. Okay, just let me know which one I was like.
After Madam says stress is a silent killer.
After or before?
Before.
Okay. So répéter. In French, if you want to ask someone to repeat, répéter. That's how you pronounce the French word. Okay, means repeat. So I will repeat. So for the conclusion, students, you can do like this. So ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I have shared with you 3 ways to handle stress, which are by listening to music, going for vacation, and talking to people. Okay, you have to be able to handle stress starting from now, because ladies and gentlemen, stress is a silent killer. Therefore, laughter is the best medicine. Enjoy your much.
Enjoy your
Repete.
Class, can you hear me?
We don't hear after
Oh my dear.
enjoy
Which one?
something.
You don't hear enjoy?
The
line is breaking, madam.
Okay, I will repeat.
after laughter is the best medicine.
Sophia, I can't hear you.
I don't hear after laughter is the best medicine, madam.
Okay. Laughter is the best medicine. Then you can say, with that, I end up my speech by saying thank you to everyone. Okay, meaning that you wanted to say thank you for to the audience for listening to your speech. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so my dear students, basically this is how you do your draft once I have read the question to you. So make sure on the top here, okay, on the top here you have the title, how to handle stress, and then follow with, okay, your introduction, your content, and your conclusion paragraph. And make sure in the introduction, you must provide interesting sentence first, then only followed by your title. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, the first way to handle stress is by listening to music. This is your first main point together with the supporting details. Okay, and then next, then you mention your second main point. Finally, talking to people. All right, together with the supporting details. All right, and then you have the conclusion. Conclusion is very easy. You have to restate or tell again what are the ways to handle stress, and before you end up your speech, provide one sentence that can be remembered. Okay, all right, so this is how you handle, this is how you prepare for your script, okay, your speech of public speaking. Okay, I'll stop sharing this. Okay, now, any question that you want to ask? in preparing your points for the public speaking question? Yes?
No, okay.
Why the battery sounded very weak? Are you all okay over there? Or are you busy riding on the motorcycle, busy sleeping? Of course, sleeping, you cannot hear anything what I'm saying, right? Busy cooking in the kitchen, or you are doing your shopping right now? Yes, students, come on, click the reaction button. Can you listen me properly?
Yes,
Simply
ma'am.
click the reaction button. Okay, Tanvir, thank you very much. Lojindran, very hot. Okay, Irfan. Okay, well done. Thank you very much. Is it okay if we share any content? Okay, what does it mean, Christina?
It's like if you want we want to share the content to make sure that our speech is logic, like that.
Share with whom?
Share with the people, with
Is it
the
all? Any content, you can't simply share any content. The content must be related to your topic, the topic given to you. Okay.
if we share, like we want to make it like for example nasi lemak, so we share the nasi lemak and then we share the nasi lemak picture and then we talk about the nasi lemak.
Okay. Unfortunately, for your public speaking via online, okay, it will only involve the speaking, the conversation. Okay, no PowerPoint is allowed when you do your public speaking. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Unless, Kiss, if it is a physical assessment, then you can hold the picture of nasi lemak. Ladies and gentlemen, what is this? This is one way for you to start your public speaking, just by showing the picture of nasi lemak. Okay? All right. Let me see. There is another question in the chat box. How many minutes for one person to do impromptu speech, madam? Okay, Sarah, you have 1 minute to prepare. Impromptu means something that you have to think very fast. And of course, the topic given to you is possible to reach that particular time. 1 minute to prepare and 3 minutes. 3 minutes for you to deliver your speech. Okay? Any other question? No more question.
Madam, can you extend the thinking time for around 2 or 3 minutes because we think quite slow, madam.
The thing is like this. You really need to rehearse. It's the same thing like how you did for your group discussion. I even got to know some students managed to conduct 5 to 6 times of group discussion, and it really proves based on the marks that they have obtained. Okay, so I would simply say that feel free to enjoy the time, do rehearse, perhaps with your roommate if you are at a hostel, or if you are at home, you can simply ask your sibling to give you one impromptu topic. Okay, you can tell your brother, okay, give me one topic. I will tell you. Describe about what, but provided that it must be about description, yeah, because you need to do the assessment for descriptive speech. So maybe your brother would say that, okay, can you please describe the benefits of reading? So, in your head, imagine, normally based on our personal experience first, what will you gain if you read a lot? So, you have number one is actually increase pronunciation or improve pronunciation. And then you have the second point, increase vocabulary. And number three, when you read, you are able to know about the current issues happen worldwide. Then only you do the supporting points, increase pronunciation, how by reading can actually improve pronunciation. So what I can say, you need to train yourself to think very fast, because at the real workplace, students, sometimes when we face a situation, a critical situation, you cannot take about 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 day to react on the situation. You need to train yourself to think very fast. And I would say the secret recipe is just by doing practice. Is that clear, Yusra?
Yes, madam. Thank
That's
you.
what I say. You're welcome. That's why I say the topic given to students also, Okay, it's something that possible for you to think on the spot. That's how to be a professional. Okay, to be a professional, you need to train yourself starting from now. Okay, to be a professional students, to be a professional workers, everything needs to be trained. Okay, no one is born to be a gifted person. Even a gifted person also do things several times, okay, to get the title of gifted person. All right. Okay. Any other question? Very good question, Yusra. Any other questions, students? My worry for those who just keep quiet, okay? I really worry. Those students who just keep quiet, I'm not sure whether you really understand what I'm saying or whether you have any question to ask. Okay, if you are very shy, then please drop the question in the chat box. I will read the question and straight away answer you. Okay, now, okay. Do you remember the homework that I asked you to prepare? Coconut tree speech.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Now I would like to listen to few of you, okay, to read out, okay, your speech. And I will straight away provide comments. But remember, yeah, this coconut tree speech is not as tough as how to handle stress, because how to handle stress just now was impromptu topic. It was given on the spot via online. Okay, whereas for your coconut tree, it was your homework. It was actually a prepared speech whereby the points are already given to you. Okay, all right. Now, I would like to listen on how you deliver the speech. Be careful of your non-verbal communication, your facial expression, the pronunciation, okay, your hand gestures. So I want you to switch on your camera when I call your name to deliver the speech on coconut tree. The concept is still the same. You must have the hook sentence, okay, interesting sentence at the beginning. Don't forget your sequence connectors when you provide the three parts of the coconut tree, and also the conclusion. At least you say something about the coconut tree. Don't forget to restate, okay, or retell the three parts again. Okay. All yes.
It was lagging for few seconds.
Oh my dear. Sabrina, please enter. Nor Sabrina. Switch on your camera and start your speech on coconut tree, please. Students, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sabrina, are you in? Sabrina. Sabrina.
Hello, madam.
Hi, Sabrina. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, girl. Can you please switch on your camera?
Can I turn my camera because it's already lagging, and
Okay.
I'm scared if I turn on my camera, it's gonna lag more.
All right, sure. In that case, you just deliver the speech then.
Okay.
Okay, class, let's welcome Miss No Sabrina with her speech, Coconut Tree. Clap your hand. Show me the reaction button of clapping hands. This is public speaking. Okay, Sabrina. The floor is yours.
Hold on a sec. Okay.
Greeting first. Don't forget your greeting first.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And a very good morning I wish to my lecturer and my fellow friends. So the speech that I will be sharing with you today is called Coconut Trees. The coconut tree is one of the beautiful trees found along the coastline all over the world. Fun fact, Did you know that coconut trees are grown in more than 80 tropical countries? Now you do. The tree supplies not only food, but also it has several benefits as it provides raw materials, making it one of the most valuable trees due to its economic and domestic benefits. The coconut tree is a palm tree with a single straight trunk that grows in coastal areas. The tree has been used for many purposes since ancient times. Its numerous benefits prove that coconut trees is the tree of life because many products are generated from this tree as these products are utilized for various purposes. Coconut tree is among the most useful trees because every part has a use. The tree is widely used along the coastal areas for commercial purposes and domestic use. The coconut tree is termed as the tree of life has proven to be worth because of its parts from the leaves up to its roots. Among the common uses of coconuts are its leaves. The coconut leaves are used as homemade brooms, which the leaves are used to make artifacts like hats, mats, fruit trays, fans, and lampshades. In Asian countries, coconut leaves are used to wrap rice packaging. The coconut fiber from the husk is used to make brushes, cordage, and used as packaging materials as well. Another common use of coconut tree is its meat. Coconut meat is a good source of protein and an effective natural laxative. The coconut meat is rich in vitamins, minerals, and acts as a good antioxidant. Only from its coconut sap it is used as a source of products such as palm wine, candy, syrup, coconut sugar, or palm sugar. Coconut oil, which is from the coconut meat, is not only used for cooking, but is used as for hair conditioners and other hair products. The oil makes dry hair soft and silky, and the coconut oil is also used to massage young children and is believed to be healthy for baby skin. Coconut oil contains medium chain triglycerides that helps us to burn fat. Did you know that taking 2 spoons daily is enough to help us maintain a good body weight? So I think we all should take coconut oil. I think that is all for me sharing about coconuts. So I hope this speech is beneficial for everyone to open up your own coconut shop. Thank you.
Okay. It was breaking for a while for the conclusion paragraph just now. Okay, I am going to provide you my comments. Everyone, please look at the chat box. Comments based on the speech given by Sabrina just now. Okay? No sequence connectors. Sabrina, don't forget of using the sequence connectors. The first part of coconut tree is next, then. Okay? Without the sequence connectors that makes your speech sounded reading. Did you read just now, Sabrina?
Hello, yes.
Did you read just now?
Yes, I
Ah,
read now, but
okay.
I elaborated some points on my own.
Yes, but don't forget to use the sequence connectors, girl.
Okay.
You know, your speech will be more interesting if you have added the sequence connector. Yes, okay. Another thing is very important element for public speaking is for you to address ladies and gentlemen. We didn't hear even once you address ladies and gentlemen. Is that clear? That makes a difference between your public speaking and your essay writing. Is that clear, Sabrina?
Yes, that's very clear, madam.
Very good. Okay, so I guess next time around next week, you are going to perform better than what you have today. Okay, thank you very much. Good job, girl. Okay, Lojintaran. Yes, let's welcome Mr. Lojintaran to the stage now. Can you hear me? Okay. Then I'll go to Irfan's house. Irfan. Assalamualaikum, Irfan. Irfan. Irfan Fitri. Why so silent?
Yes, madam. Sorry.
Okay, Irfan. Okay, it's your turn now. Just deliver your coconut tree speech. Make it interesting, Irfan. Irfan, can you please switch on your camera?
Alright.
Okay, spotting. Thank you very much. If your line is okay, then please switch on your camera. Because in language class, when we talk about communication, even though it is conducted via online, but still, okay, it can be done face to face. When I can see your face, you can see my face. Okay? All right. Are you ready for the speech, Irfan?
Yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Muhammad Irfan Fitri.
Right. Assalamualaikum and greeting everyone. So today we will talk about energy. Ladies and gentlemen, according to FAO, which is stand for Food and Agriculture Organization, in 2019, there is actually more than 17 million tons of coconut tree in Indonesia, which is make them as the most country with the coconut tree. So what I want to talk about is firstly, there is several benefit we as human can get from the coconut tree. Firstly, from the top of the tree, we have their own coconut tree which contain a sweet flavor of water. Beside that, coconut water contain electrolytes have potassium and magnesium, which several studies shows that it can very beneficial for rehydration after exercise. Other than that, coconut water also can help in lower blood sugar in our blood, which are very helpful for people living with diabetes. Several studies also shows that coconut water help in lower level of hemoglobin, such as A1C in our blood. For second content, the coconut can send off saturated fat, which it can actually absorb to produce energy from that. From coconut meat also can boost good cholesterol and improve, and it may reduce your risk of heart disease. For the last point, the next part from coconut tree itself is its own trunk. This because due to its strong and firm structure, make it very suitable to make furniture such as table and chair. That also come with natural water resistant features. Furthermore, from the coconut you can create a mousse, which is this is because coconut trunk has very low density than water. so that actually can uh, conclusion. There are several benefits we could obtain from coconut tree, such as coconut water, coconut meat, and coconut trout. Remember, coconut tree may save your life. Thank you.
Very good, Irfan. I like the conclusion. Okay. Coconut tree may save your life. Okay. All right. So now, Irfan, you can look at the comments that I have provided in the chat box there. You have started a very good you have given a good factual about coconut tree. Okay, whereby you talk about the population of planting coconut tree. Am I right? Unfortunately, you have forgotten to tell your audience the title of your speech. So, ladies and gentlemen, due to the population, large population of planting coconut trees, today I am going to describe the use of coconut tree. Don't forget, title is very important. Okay, the title is very important. Right. Okay, I discovered that Irfan, you have provided extra points in your speech. That is very good. Okay, meaning that you don't only utilize the points as given in the exercise, but you have elaborated more. Okay, right. Except when you talk about the coconut drink, if I'm not mistaken, one of the parts you talk about the coconut drink, right? So it would be good if you can describe, because this is descriptive speech. So it's good, student, if you can describe the taste of the coconut tree.
I already said
Huh?
sweet
You
flavor. I
mentioned
said.
that.
Sweet flavor. I
You
said.
mentioned, okay. Right. If you have mentioned that, so that is very good. Okay, that is very good. So meaning that I would say that in Irfan's speech, there's a lot of elaboration, a lot of additional description. This is what I want. Descriptive speech means to describe so that people will have clear understanding, easy to understand about the topic for coconut tree. Okay, and then he has also ended up his speech by saying that coconut tree is what? Just now, Fun?
Conclusion.
Conclusion. Your last sentence, the clincher statement.
Can save life.
Coconut tree may save your life.
Coconut tree may save your life. Okay? All right. But then again, for second thought, when you say coconut tree may save your life, okay, it can be double meaning. So when we provide the last statement, meaning that just one way meaning, it is understandable. So it good if you can say coconut tree is the just now in the title given coconut tree, the tree of life, right?
Yes.
So coconut tree is the tree of life. Simple. Why the tree of life? Because referring to the usage of coconut parts. That's why we call it as the tree of life. Very good. Well done, Ifan. I give you a big clap here. Okay, well done. So, based on your friends just now, based on the samples, okay, from Irfan and also from Sabrina, okay, what I can say, Sabrina, you win in terms of the pronunciation. Okay, it's just that because you read the speech, so I would say that we don't have the wow factor yet. Okay, all right. And then in terms of the information given for descriptive speech, Irfan, you won. Okay, because you were not only using the information or utilizing the information, the points given, okay, in the exercise, but you have expanded. Okay, so this one is because, okay, you have prepared the speech because I've given you as your homework. All right, the previous exercise simulation that we did was impromptu one. Okay, whereby some of you really crack your head and you don't know what to say. Okay, this is actually very, very common. So what you need to have students is actually to rehearse or to practice. Do a lot of practices. simply talk on a simple topic, because what you have to train yourself is how to think very fast. Based on Yusra's question just now, how to think very fast is you need to train you need to rehearse, then only you will make yourself familiar, okay, with the impromptu question given later on. Okay, all right, now my dear students, I am going to end up my lecture. Can you please switch on your camera, everyone? Okay, let's sum up. Okay, so when you prepare your descriptive speech, all right, in your introduction, what should you have? Meow? In introduction, what should you have?
Waiting. And
In-
give some examples, some experience or my own story.
Very good. So you remember that. Greeting. And then you can start giving with the hook sentence like telling a story. Then don't forget circle title. Don't forget title. Okay, all right, very good. And then in the content, you need to produce how many main points? How many main points, Adilka?
3 main points.
Very good. When you describe the 3 main points, you must also use what, Maisara? Ilya Maisara? Don't forget to use your
Sequence connectors.
very good. Okay, what are the examples of sequence connectors? Haziq? First, next, finally. Okay, my first point is, my next point is, my final point is, or firstly, secondly, lastly. Okay, between the explanation you may use furthermore, this is because, so that, therefore, okay, you can also use in conclusion, in summary. All right, okay, how about in your conclusion paragraph, Firzana? How are you going to end up your conclusion paragraph, Firzana? Yes. Firzana, what should you do in your conclusion paragraph? Okay, I go for Hyria. Yes, I'm listening.
Restate 3 points.
Very good. Okay, restate 3 points. All right, that was from Hyria. Firzana, you wanted to say something? Besides restating points, the 3 points, what else in the conclusion?
Share statement.
The clincher statement. Very good. Well done. Okay. So students, next week we are going to start our descriptive speech assessment, 20%. Okay. So I will follow the name list. I will inform you whether I start from the ending, okay, from down or at the center of the name list. Okay, so just get ready. All right, you need to rehearse. Maybe you can ask your friends, your roommate, okay, or someone, okay, that you think that you can work with. Okay, give you one simple topic and quickly try to think of the points and then deliver it within 3 minutes. Is that clear, everyone? Don't worry, you will be okay. All right, you will be okay. Trust me. If you can perform well for your group discussion, why not this time around? This is your second assessment, my dear. Okay, don't worry, be happy, just enjoy the public speaking session next week. Okay, so I guess that's all for today. Is there any question that you want to ask?
Madam,
No question? Okay, if there's no question,
Madam, I have a question.
yeah, Adika.
Do we need to use descriptive speech or all for speech?
Descriptive speech, my dear. For EPI,
Alright,
only
thank you.
descriptive speech. For example, you can train yourself. Okay, describe about your favorite subject. Describe the ways to improve pronunciation. Okay, describe the factors of air pollution. Anything, just practice it out. Okay, only describing, okay, only elaborating will be tested for your public speaking assessment. All right, if there is no question, then inshallah, God willing, I shall see you next week. Okay, just wait for me to announce the turn taking. Okay, just get ready, and it's compulsory for everyone to attend. And we will have 2 slots for the public speaking. One till we meet again during the assessment next week. Thank you again, and assalamualaikum, everyone.
Sorry,
Bye.
man. Just now we can hear you like
Okay, I was like, which part?
One.
The
One.
line is not okay. Huh? Which
two
one?
part. The speech can divided by 2 part. The one until one.
Which one is which one then? Okay, let me recall. Which one is one then?
2 slots.
Okay, right. Thank you for reminding that. Yeah, the 2 slot Tanvir. Okay, what I told you just now, definitely, as usual, for the assessment, I'm going to have 2 slot. The first slot is based on your class timetable, the normal time at this hour. And the other slot will be to be continued at night normally. Okay, whereby we have the common time. Okay, so who is going to present daytime and who is going to present at night yet to be decided. So you just wait for the announcement in the class WhatsApp group. Is that clear, everyone? Okay. All right. Till then, thank you very much, everyone. Do take care of yourself.
Thank you, madam.
I'll be seeing you again during the assessment next week. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, madam.
You're welcome, everyone. Bye bye.